Hi everyone, welcome back to Let's Have This Talk. Let's talk about schizophrenia today, a chronic disorder that affects an individual's thinking, emotions, behaviors, and even to the point where they don't know how to separate what is real from fake. You know what I mean? Like the original thing or an illusion created in their minds, in their day-to-day activities. But before we proceed, let's do our usual ritual now. You subscribe to this channel, you like, appreciate me. This is your way of appreciating me. Thank you. And be prepared to share this video once you're done watching. Alright. How does schizophrenia begin? Well, it can be likened to stressful life events. The things we do on a daily, people we talk to also affect our stress levels as much as possible. In the case where there's physical stress present, there's also mental stress involved. And there's something called mental exhaustion that many of you do not know about. It can't be likened to physical stress. It can at some point, but not totally, because it's another stress level on its own entirely. And this is one of the things that can bring about several mental illnesses, as there are. Another one also is the abuse of drugs and alcohol, and even substances that you take to feel good that do not have any value or add values to your system. Some of these things taken inappropriately go and deposit things in your immune system. First of all, we hear of liver cases, the kidney or cancers and all that. In some other cases, your immune system may be able to, hold it well, but sometimes they transfer to the brain, now starts causing mental situations. Everything starts with the brain. The brain literally controls every part of our body. But when it's now the brain that is absorbing all these things, oncology will come turn to mental problem, or even to the point where it is now strong and leads to something like schizophrenia. Watch it. Genetics and hereditary play a huge role in an individual's chances of being affected by several diseases today, even to the point where there are also mental problems today as we have it. Schizophrenia can be passed down from one generation to several generations. Fortunately for a generation, it could be skipped, but there's a likelihood of other generations being affected by this. You must know also that psychological and environmental factors play a very huge role in every mental health situation or every mental illnesses, disorders, and whatsoever as they may be. Schizophrenia can be treated with the aid of medication, therapy, social and familial support, but they must be constant in one's life. And there are also coping mechanisms that help and aid these treatments faster. First of all, you have to find out more on schizophrenia. You have to understand what schizophrenia is about. You have to look through the internet, check everything about schizophrenia. If you see the symptoms, it's okay to check the internet. There's no need to be afraid. Just check through, see what it might be, and know what it's about. No wisdom or knowledge, as they say generally, is lost. It's best to have an idea on whatever it is that you are worried about or confused about. You have to know what stresses you mentally, as you know what does affect you physically. This is finding out your stress levels, looking at how to regulate your stress levels from time to time. Go for therapy, very important factor. Be consistent with your treatments. Practice self-care and stay informed about the mental health always. You may be wondering that I do not have a mental health situation or mental challenge, but it's really important that you learn to take care of yourself mentally as you do your physical health. Learn to avoid cognitive distortions that may affect you in your day-to-day activities. And don't go about diagnosing anyone as a schizophrenic patient, please. It is absolutely wrong of you to do such. Know that schizophrenia is real, and there are several patients all over the world suffering from this very disorder. When you come across one, please do not make them feel discriminated. And remember that their feelings also are valid. So people, that will be all for today. And to know more about schizophrenia, go to the internet. Find out more about schizophrenia. Be informed. You don't know who you might see from this. And so, before we go, subscribe to this channel. Please like, comment what you think or how you feel. It is welcome and very appreciated. All right, see you on our next episode on Let's Have This Talk. Bye.